Come with me. Come with me to discover the secrets of how thoughts become things, and we will manifest like never before. Come with me, and we'll discover a secret so powerful that will take you far beyond your dreams. Come with me on an unforgettable journey. Come with me. It's already yours. Get ready for this adventure, and I'm thankful for today that you found us, so get ready. The time is now. I'm Zelda Kelly. Welcome to Secrets Laws of Attraction. Hello, and welcome. Welcome to Secrets Laws of Attraction. I've missed you. It just seems like I've been away from you for a long time. Maybe I have. I don't know. But it sure seems like it. Anyway, welcome. Welcome here. Today, in this episode, we have something very interesting that we want to talk about. Yes, because I know that you need this. And I need to bring it over to you. But first, I want to thank Psychic Secrets for giving us this platform and allowing us to bring these messages to you. Thank you so much to Psychic Secrets. And you may, as usual, hear one of the little kitty fur babies. And if you do, well, you know what we always say, meowing is for humans, right? So they just want to say hello and be recognized. So if you hear them, okay. So without further ado, I want to bring this very, very important, message to you. Because I know a lot of you have been out there writing things down and you're really putting a lot of effort into it. There's 2 words I want to warn you about that's going to keep you in a place where it's very difficult for you to manifest. First of all, the word trying. The word trying comes from trial, and it also means that you know that you're not successful. If at first you don't succeed, try again. What does that tell you? Already, you know the word indicates that you're not successful. So when you're saying that I'm writing everything down and I'm working on this and I know that I'm on track and my vibration is right there, but for some reason it's not working, I'm trying. That tells your subconscious and your reticular activating system, remember, that's that little nerve bundle at the base of your skull, top of your spine. That's your epicenter. That is the center where it filters out all the information and it resonates with you what it is that you can actually perceive. Sometimes that perception is your reality, which when it shouldn't be. That's another story. But that word trying is an indication that after all this work, it's not working. That's you telling the universe, look what I've done. I've made this accomplishment. I've done all this. And I'm trying. I'm trying. That means that there is not a success, even in the remote possibility that you are having. Now, I want you to know something. I know many of you are making great strides in the laws of attraction, manifestation. But remember, the vibration, life is vibration. Vibration is everything. When you say the word trying, when you say the word trying, use that in another context. I have been trying to get over the loss of someone. This is so difficult and trying. Trying is a trial. What do you do in a trial? You fight for your life. You run for your life. You fight for your life. You fight for your freedom. So when you're making great strides and you're writing down everything, at the end of that sentence, don't come back and say, I'm trying. And then don't add the tagline, I'm trying, but I can't get through. I'm trying, but it doesn't work. I'm trying, but there's something wrong. I'm trying, but I don't understand. I'm trying. We all know you're trying. I'm not getting on you. I mean, that's of course we use that word. But you have to be very, very careful because, again, God's universe, the cosmic unknown, and this computer system does not recognize the emotion. My friends, I guess the point that I'm trying to make to you and trying to show you, right? The point I'm making to you is that don't self-sabotage what it is that you've really done and accomplished. Don't make this insignificant. It's very important that you don't. You see, here we're going to dive a little deeper, and I'm going to tell you the second word. Diving a little deeper means you have a perfect spiritual DNA. Your DNA, spiritual DNA, is perfect. It has no flaws. What we've done is when we are assigned into these bodies, and that's what we are assigned into these solid meat suit bodies here on earth, a lot of other things happen. And it's vibration, manifestation, attraction, laws. There's 21 laws of attraction. 21 laws, universal laws. The most important one, I feel, is vibration. Life is vibration. Vibration is everything. So we're talking about the emotion that goes into it. Now, there is emotion, and I did misspeak here just a few sentences ago when I said the universe doesn't understand that emotion. Yes, it does. But what it doesn't understand is the meaning behind the emotion. As an example, the last Laws of Attraction video that I put out, you can go back. It's called It's Me, Let's Chat Relationships. I didn't understand that essentially I was just getting what I was asking for. The universe can't distinguish what you don't want and what you do want. It just gives it what you speak. So you speak it into an existence. As an example, during that time of my relationships and me sharing with you the hard time that I was having, the first thing that I would say, and I even wrote a list and put it in my Bible, I don't want a drunk. I don't want someone mean. I don't want someone short, right? I don't want someone who looks at other women. I don't want someone who will not call me. And guess what? I got every one of that list. And it's because when you put that out into the universe does not distinguish whether you do want it or you don't want it. That's up to you. Think of it this way. If you make a typographical error in your computer doesn't know, oh, by the way. Now, of course, that's why they have autocorrect, but let's forget about autocorrect for a minute. If you type something to someone in the computer and you have a typographical error, the computer and even social media does not I guess process is the right word, what you really mean. It just puts out what you said, what you typed. If it's wrong or not, it's out there. Sometimes for an eternity, but that's the point. So when you put this out there and say, I'm trying, but this just isn't working. I'm trying. I'm just so trying, but this is such a hurtful situation to me, and I just want this to be done and over with. I'm trying. Trying, remember. Try and then buy. You try out a car, right? You try out a dress. If you don't like it, you take it back. It is a trial period. Trying means that you are in a trial period and you are not certain whether it is working or not. And bless you to whoever sneezed in the background. I'm sure you heard that. That was confirmation of the universe, by the way. So that brings me to the next word, and I just said it because I know you are just trying. And if you will just hear me, I'm just here to help you and just learn what it is that you need to learn from the universe, because the universe is just trying to help you. I know you're picking up on what word I'm saying. That's the word just. I'm just writing for you today because I'm just trying to tell you just how much I love you. And just know that I'm here because, well, just because you want me to be. Now, the reason that I'm using that word just is a word that makes something feel insignificant. It is less than. It is not solid. It is not stable. And it is temporary. I just came in here for a minute. I just wanted to call you just for a second. You see? Now you're putting two and two together. Trying and just are words, especially in your vocabulary, that you do not want to be using when you are manifesting, because this becomes very hurtful, and it can be very derogatory, and it can sabotage your manifestations. You have to work on your self-confidence, and you have to know that you are just not trying. You have to know that you are doing. You have to know that you know that you know that you are accomplishing your goal. Not seeing it doesn't believe that it's not happening. It just means that you're not seeing it. It is not up to you to understand the how. We all get so taken up and we all get so boomed up and bombastic and hurtful and because we just don't see anything when we are trying so hard. Here's the news for you. Are you ready? You won't. The fact that you're speaking that into an existence means that you won't see that. Remember, and I say this in almost every one, our friend Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So you must choose the words. There is power in your words. You can command something to happen. And I don't mean commanding the Lord now. Watch it. You can command that this happens, and you can do it in a way where it is not hurtful and not offensive. But for those of you who have a lot of resistance, remember, this is what you say. Wouldn't it be nice if this and this happened? I know it would make me feel, or you can say a specific person feel, so much better. The most important tagline of this is, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I do know that it's going to happen. What you've just done there is you've taken the pressure off of yourself. And here's the last thing I want you to say. Because everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. Even in the middle of the muck and the mire and the mayhem, if you're going through a real thick issue right now, keeping this positive attitude, and that is exactly what this is. Keeping this positive attitude is the most critical thing that you can do, period, when you are using vibration to manifest and to attract. The reason being is because positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. That's a law. Certainly, if you had a car battery and you hooked the negative lead up to the positive lead and the positive lead up to the negative lead, look out. That thing may blow. And that's the truth. Don't get your wires crossed. You make sure that you're positive, even in the worst problems. Now, I'm going to tell you, we are alive and we're human. And not every situation in our life is going to be positive, but we can make the best of it. And we can be as positive as we possibly can. Why? Because everything is temporary. We have an ever-changing life, even our bodies. Do you know that every 7 years our whole molecular structure changes and renews itself? Well, that's interesting, isn't it? And by meditating and keeping positive and keeping your vibrations high, raising your vibrations higher, that helps that whole DNA and molecular structure. So keeping positive. The word trying, the word just are not positive words. It keeps you at a particular level. It keeps you not only where you are in the same place over and over, but it also keeps you in the past. You want to shed that past. You want to say, okay, the past is the past, and we're going to let it be the past. I'm so excited to wake up every day and see what's in store with me every day. I talk to a new person every day. I talk to a lot of you throughout the week. I love it. And I know that you love it too. But the most important thing is that we have a positive conversation. I don't know how many times I hear people in tears because they just can't figure things out. They've minimalized themselves to the point where they don't feel they're significant enough to figure out what's going on with themselves and maybe even with the others, family, friends. You have to put blinders on, my darlings. You have to keep positive, put blinders on, and you have to let things like what your family says, what your friends say, maybe even what your mate says. You have to keep that like water going off a duck's back. You cannot let things shake you. You cannot let what someone says to you shake you or throw you off your path. Keep your eyes on the path and off of the trees. Keep your eyes on the path and off of the trees. You're going to make this. I know you are. You're going to make it through. Positivity is key. So when you start thinking and overthinking, first thing, watch your words and doubt your negative thoughts. Wait a minute, why am I thinking this way? I'm having this thought about, I just feel like the world is crashing down on me. Why am I thinking this way? Well, I'm thinking of the past and I keep thinking of the past. Wait, why am I thinking this way? The past has nothing to do with me right now. The only thing that it has done is bring me into a place where I don't want to be, and I'm climbing out of that right now. You have to take control over your mindset and over your thoughts. And most of us, and I'm raising my hand too. Anybody out there want to raise your hand? Oh, yeah, okay. I see you. Yeah, you. Okay, good. I'm not alone. Right? But all of us, at one time or another, has felt insignificant. We have felt that what we said and how we felt didn't matter. We have felt like we didn't have the guts to do something, or that we couldn't do anything. One of the last things I want to tell you is that when you raise your vibration, anything you believe, you can achieve. Did you hear that? When you raise the vibration of what you're doing, anything you believe in, you can achieve in. How do you raise your vibration? Well, by positivity, by not going down the negative road, that old dirt road that just messes you up, by sticking to your plan, not letting others throw you, meaning this person said this and this and this to me, and now all of a sudden I'm just shaken. Well, why? Is that person an authority in what they said? No. Most likely that person has so much trouble and trauma and mayhem themselves that they couldn't help to let it just flow off onto you because they're just so miserable. Don't allow that to happen. Take control. Take control of your thought process. Question your thoughts. Thoughts will roll in and out if you don't control them. And here's what happens. Your thoughts create things. So if you're starting to think negative, your thoughts will be negative and you'll start manifesting negative things. That's why you have to control your thoughts. So the moment that you catch yourself thinking, oh wow, I can't do that. Oh wow, I'm just messed up. The best thing that you can do, are you ready? Write this down. I get to do this. I am privileged to do this. I get to walk down the street. I get to get out of bed. I get to eat what I want. I get to drink what I want. I get to see my kids. I get to see my family. I get to know that love is coming my way. Using trying, using the word just, are two words that we've talked about. And now to the last word. When you have to. Oh gosh, I have to call this one person. I know, I have to go to work today. Wow, I just, oh gosh, I have to get out of bed. I have to vacuum this floor. I have to drive clear across town to pick up this letter, which it should have been delivered yesterday, but now I have to do that. I have to eat what I have here because I haven't gone out and got any groceries. But gee, that's all right. I'll suffer. I mean, after all, don't worry about changing the light bulb. I'll just sit in the dark. Right? So now I want you to turn that around, because when you do the I have to, now you're feeling sorry for yourself, and now you're making yourself feel obligated. Well, maybe you are obligated, but you're also privileged. So maybe instead of thinking, oh, I have to go to work today, maybe you can say, wow, I'm so glad I get to go to work today because I get to pay my bills. I get to drive a car. Because there are some people out there, my darlings, who are still looking for work. And you are privileged to be able to go. I have to get out of bed. Well, good for you. Maybe you should be happy that you have a bed because some people don't. I'm not trying to give you guilt. And in fact, I know that sometimes we just walk through our day and mindless of what they're saying, what we're saying. But also, this is why I'm telling you, I'm sharing with you that why things maybe aren't going your way, why you feel like you have to put in the extra effort, why you look around and think, oh my gosh, do you know how much I have done to make these things happen and it hasn't happened yet? I don't doubt that they have. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt why they have not, is what I meant to say. I don't doubt it. Why? Why am I saying that? That attitude, the positive attitude, if it's worth having, it's worth waiting. If you can believe it, you can achieve it, and your thoughts become things. You may want to play this over and over again. We've touched on about 3 different things here, but it's all important because it all fits together. Now, I want to thank you for being here. Wouldn't it be nice if we could meet here again very, very soon? I know it would make me feel better. I hope it would make you feel better. I don't know what day it'll happen, but I know that it will happen soon. Why? Because everything always works out for us. You know I love you. You know I want to help you. Everything I bring to you, I know works. Why? Because I've done it myself. So now I know that you are out there, you are manifesting, you're getting your heart's desire, you're doing what you are doing, and I know that right now you feel it's hard. But when you make these changes, it really becomes so simple. You don't need to make it hard. It's really, very simple. And when you're doing the affirmations, make sure that you're smiling when you do. You know I'm so proud of you. And I just want you to know, I know you're going to make it. I know you are. You have that in you. You have tenacity and character. It's going to happen. I have no doubt. So in the meantime, until we meet again, I wish you to be well and be blessed, and especially be Braveheart. And thank you for having me here come to you. Thank you for that. If it weren't for you, well, I wouldn't be here. I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. So until we meet again, happy manifesting. Bye for now.